a lightning-quick counter-offensive. Ukraine liberating town after town after town, Russian forces fleeing in retreat.
They're just running away, they're completely destroyed.
Is Ukraine about to end this war?
When armies collapse, it can be quite quick.
Potentially even see a complete unravelling of the Russian positions in Ukraine.
Or will Putin and Russia escalate the fight to avoid humiliation? Kherson was the biggest city to fall to Russia in the first few weeks of the invasion. But now, Ukraine is fighting back. For over a month, there's been talk of a major Ukrainian counterattack in the region.
The Russians diverted a large amount of force to meet that offensive, and in the process they left other areas rather thinly defended.
With Russian forces focused on the south, Ukraine launched a surprise attack in the northern Kharkiv region, hundreds of miles away.
And punched through lines where there were poorly prepared troops in insufficient numbers.
A vanguard force of tanks and armoured vehicles raced ahead, overwhelming lightly defended Russian positions. Their target, Kupiansk, a vital rail and logistics hub.
The Russian position essentially became untenable.
Cut off from Kupiansk, Russian forces faced total collapse.
When armies collapse, it can be quite quick.
So they fled, leaving piles of weapons, ammo and armoured vehicles behind. Russia say they're not retreating, just regrouping. For Ukraine, this could be a major turning point.
This is a absolutely clear signal that Ukraine can win this war.
Ukrainian flags have been raised in one town after another. In a single day, officials claim 20 towns were liberated. In 5 days, Ukraine seized more territory than Russia had taken in 5 months. Now, there are reports Ukraine is pushing south from Kharkiv into the Donbass.
The Donbass, Donetsk and Luhansk are now much more vulnerable than they were before.
Putin says liberating the Donbass is the primary aim of his special military operation.
If the Russians start losing chunks of there, then I think Putin is in real difficulties.
Putin is under mounting pressure and some fear he could be ready to escalate. He's facing calls to declare war and mobilise the entire country.
This is an extremely dangerous moment for the Kremlin, and if the panic in the Russian army and indeed the Russian commentariat spreads down to the south as well, we could potentially even see a complete unravelling of the Russian positions in Ukraine before winter.
It's not impossible that this will bring matters to a conclusion quite quickly.
For now, many in Ukraine will be hoping that these gains mean the end of the war is drawing near.